Hello and 36 welcomes to the national finals of the Young Tory of the Year here at Daily Mail Hall, Horrogate, in front of an invited audience of local businessmen and their slightly awkward teenage children in ponytails and annoying ties. With me is one of the judges, Brent Wheeler. He'll be giving us the benefit of his expert advice and telling us what to look out for. Good evening, Brent.
Quite right.
Brent, last year the standard was extraordinarily high. Do you think we can look forward to something similar this year?
Yeah, Susan, I think we probably can. Yes, I have been a judge in some of the local heats, and let me tell you that the talent this year is as awesome as it's ever been.
Of course, this being the national finals, candidates will be concentrating largely on keynote speeches and general displays of ignorance and prejudice. Is that right?
That's right, yes. Although this year they have introduced a new round, a getting shiny-faced in a T-shirt round.
T-shirts? It doesn't sound very...
It doesn't, no, but you see, this is the way that young Toryism is being developed, you see. T-shirts show that this is not just an art for the middle classes. It gives it a general American street fashion-wise appeal for the young and hip trendy.
Right. Well, the lights are going down behind us, as you can probably hear, and I think our first competitor, Andrew Treadgold, is ready to go on. Andrew is in his second year at Exeter, reading human bigotry and libertarian nonsense. He counts amongst his inspirations the Family Values theme by John Patton, the Further Cuts in Public Expenditure suite by Kenneth Clark, arranged for Portillo, and the Endless Variations in J major. So, Andrew Treadgold, Southwest Regional winner.
Conference. Core values. Real punishment for offenders. Family standards. Opportunity for individual enterprise. Roll back the frontiers of the state. Michael's bold and imaginative initiative. And yes, why not corporal punishment? Really crack down young offenders' rule of law. And yes, I make no apology in respect for ordinary, decent, vast majority welfare sponges. As Norman said so clearly, individual enterprise culture, opportunity attack on friendly liberal educational issue. Pick up on John's wonderfully forceful point, sloppy thinking, 60s media knockers. In Michael's bold and imaginative values, standards, decency, family law. Yes, I make no apology. Why not even perhaps God? And pride in country. Decent, ordinary, sloppy people, vast majority of bold new initiatives, decent family values, standards, core values, return to 50s, responsibility, individual respect, standards, values, and yes, why not? Values, respect, standards, ordinary, decent apology. I make no standards, vast family law. Why not sloppy corporal God punishment, individual decent sponges, wishy-washy, trendy family crime, Michael values? Thank you.
Well, as you can hear, the audience absolutely loving that. But what were the judges making of it, I wonder, Brent?
It was wonderfully confident and assured, wasn't it? Original, though, I'm not sure how the judges are going to like that. You may have noticed that in one of the early passages he opted for family standards instead of the more classically correct family values. But the technique was astounding in one so young. Every bit as insulting as a Tory twice his age.
But no actual mistakes.
Not real mistakes, no.
I thought at one point he was going to say something which made sense.
Yes, he just avoided it. It was intentional, but no. Very assured, very ghastly, completely sucked dry of youth, energy, ideals, imagination, love, passion, or intelligence.
Well, while the audience throws quietly up, we'll return you to the shop where we bought you.